Hello guys, it's Aaron again. So today we're going to do the Wicked Moon trial or the Bloody Moon trial. So today we're going to have a new companion which is JL Nart, and also a huge shout out to Voltaksar for lending their units with me and making this video possible and clearing the Wicked Moon Elite. So again, where you can just search and find fans from the Facebook page, which is Final Fantasy Brave Exfuse Global. So this is our Glimmer Sakura that will be chaining with our Ash, and this is her equipments for the trial. And that's okay, and HP and some magic with 1200. So let's see the equipment of Ash. So Ash is just there to be our trainer with our game mode Sakura. He will just do defense and then just do Heaven's Fury when we're doing the all of the time in doing units. So these are equipments. We're just giving here some defense and then also some spirit, because we only have a 4400 HP for our Ash, and we need a survivability for Ash so that at phase 2 we're getting more damage than we on the phase 1. So next, Rosa would be our friend, or our unit, which is some HP and some MP battery, and alongside with some Esper that can summon Bahamut. So Riku will be our eraser and on some damage mitigation skills, and then some element resistance and safety bit for her to revive, and Soleil will just dance sing skills for this turn or for all the times turn that increases our buffs. So Wilhelm will be our unit, so and then we equip him with some Ashes Talisman and other TMR, which is Mood Maker, and then also the Thirst for Survival, because Wilhelm will be our only tank and our provoke tank for this trial, which we need a lot of defense, spirit, and also some HP for him to survive the battle. But if you don't have, you can just put Viral of Light and then put some HP on him, and also some defense, because turn 1 will be the hardest part of the trial, because turn 1 we don't have that enough damage mitigation and also some defense for our tanks to have or to survive the turn. So let's do this, guys. Let's do the Wicked Moon trial. So the first turn would be our priority for the cycle, so be wary of the cycle. So first turn, that would be the buffing time for all of our units. So let's go. Let's see for the trials or the skills that we're going to do. So make sure you have your cycles ready, and you can just put the turns so that you can just be sure on what are you casting. So for Rosa, turn 1 would be Bless. Riku, turn 1 would be the Mix. For Soleil, she will just do the buffing things. So we can just, for first turn will be buffs for defense, and then Impregnable or Provoke for Wilhelm, and then for now we're just doing the dual attack or dual Grimlord dual cast for the Light and Dark Blade. So we have to deal the Light and the Dark, and also some Earth and then Ice for the opponents. So we're using that turns for that. So, and as you can see, Wilhelm will be dealt damage for at least around 800, like that, and she can survive. So if you don't have, and possibly your tank will die with this, so you just have to raise him back, and then next turn just rebuff your team. So, and now for turn 2 we can now just use the Hypernal All for Riku, and then we can just do Guard Smite, which other damage mitigation for Wilhelm. And then turn 3, I think we were dealing the ice and then the earth damage for now. So we'll do the chaining skills with our Grimlord, Sakura, and also for Ash. So there is going to do the Kyoraga for our team, just to support heal with our Wilhelm. So we're doing the, again, it should be Canon Dance, but we did a Panzer Dance again. So here comes the Starving Scream, Lightning Shout. So the first phase would be the killing of the apostles. So you just have to kill all the 8 apostles. So there is the fire, water, earth, ice, lightning, dark, and also the light. So the last 2 would be the earth and light, or the light and the dark apostles. So it's turn 3, so every third turn, the Bloody Moon will cast the Meteor Moon or deals magical damage to your team. So you have to prepare for that. But for now, we're doing the Earth and the Ice damage so that we can cross out our missions for getting the Crazy Day. So now we're done with that. So we can just do Kyoraga for our team, but that's okay. So next, we're doing the Canon Dance. Now we're buffing our damages up and our magic up with Soleil. So also debuffing some of the apostles. So here comes the damage. So we're dealing around at least 20%. So here from the deep, and then as you can see, you see the Meteor Moon, which is every third turn. You can get hit by that, and as you can see, we're almost, or Riku just almost got beaten or died with, or KO'd with the third turn. But that's okay, we're now just having our buffs up, so you're just making sure that we're having all our buffs. So it's turn 4, so we have to do now our rebuffs. So again, make sure every third turn you're rebuffing your team. So you have to do the Impregnable, and then Riku will do now Mix, and then use Bless for Rosa. So the only thing that will be different will be on the phase 2, because you will have to do the Undying Fervor for Grimlord Sakura, which is the resistance for some paralyzed like that, and also the Imperials from the Bloody Moon. So here comes the damage, and then some few heals from our Ash. It's okay if you don't fully heal yourself, or for Rosa if you use Bless, because after you use turn, you will just heal, of course, from the regen and also the Heaven's Fury of Ash. So we're now at turn 5. So now this is the true cycle. So the first turn, again, on the fourth turn, you're using Impregnable for Wilhelm, Soleil for the buffs, and we'll just continue dancing. Riku on the turn, or let's just call it the buff turn, so we'll just use Mix, and then like that. And then for the second turn, like this, the Guard Smite for Wilhelm for the damage mitigation, and then Rosa can just do some Mega Flares or some Summon Espers, so that we can make the fight much easier, or we can just minimize the damages or increase the damages that we can deal. So let's see now, let's do and also for the turn 2 or the second cycle, so Riku will now do the Hypernal All. So and then turn 3, so there's the damage, and then there's the chaining for the Bahamut, and then for the Ash and Glimrod Sakura. So here comes the third turn, or the third turn. So turn 6 would be the Meteor Moon again. So If you have the buff of Wilhelm, as you can see, I already filled the limit burst of Wilhelm. You can just use the buff of Wilhelm or the limit burst of Wilhelm, so to minimize the damage from the Meteor Moon. And also, if you have the limit burst of Riku, so you can just use re-raise on Riku. So, and also you can just do Mega Flare, or you can just use Rosa on defense. It's all on you because you have just Great Wall and auto raise up, so that's okay. So we're doing some dances for Soleil, and now we're chaining again with our Global Sakura. So so that is just the cycle for the phase 1. So the phase 2 would be different, but not that just different, but I will be commenting this. I will just fast forwarding the video for you, and we'll be still here to make you ideas. And there's the second, so I will be fast forwarding these guys with the video. So there are 8 puzzles. So the fire, ice, dark, wind, lightning, earth, light, and dark. So you'll have to kill all of those, and then finally, to know that you're on the entering the phase 2, so that would be the time that you have to have a AoE race on your team, and just making sure that you have your buffs up also and ready for the turns. So let's see, I'm just making sure that we're ready for the trial. So I will be fast forwarding it now. So as you see the video, so I will be commenting. So Bloody Moon has a, if you enter the second phase, so the second phase would be the Bloody Moon having or do an AoE death on your units. So AoE death is a 100% death to all of your team, so that's why you have to put an anti-death resist on your team. So I have put the safety bit for Riku, and for the our tank, which is Wilhelm, would be the Genji shield, so that if we're hitting the or entering the phase 2, only the other units will be hit by the death, AoE death. So again, if you have Transtera and you have a friend Transtera there, or if you have at least 2 Transtera, enhanced Transtera, and then you also have a Transtera and you have a enhanced, I forgot his name, but that can decrease spirit and also some magic. So you can also have a one hit the Bloody Moon for this. So as you can see, we're hitting the, or we're the Bloody Moon now summoned the light and dark apostles, so we're now at 63%. So again, it's just a very precaution battle, because if you hit the threshold alongside with the every third turn, so he will be doing all those damage to you, so be careful with that. So that's why sometimes it will take you more than just the more turns than you usually have. Actually, if the random generator is with you, it's good, you can just finish it around 38 for 38 turns or 35 turns. So again, you are now entering the at least 18% of the apostles of light, but we're hitting the 15% threshold. So I am sure I can just kill all the puzzles with this, but I didn't. Because why? Because if I did it, he will do the AoE death on my team when I already killed the puzzle slide, and then after I re-raise, he will do another damage on us, and then also along with the meteor moon. So that's why we really need to survive this, or we really need to skip this turn and do the final or do the killing of the puzzles at turn 60. Sorry for that, guys. So we're using the impregnable again. We're rebuffing our team. So now we're just doing some of the chaining, and now we're doing the cannon dance and then the global barrage. So the apostles died, and now here comes the AoE death, and then the comet moon came now, and then some comet moon. If you can see, if I did it on the turn 15, most probably all Ash and Rosa and Soleil will die, so losing all our buffs. So as you can see, the Bloody Moon is now facing with us, and there is the face of the scary Bloody Moon, or the skull of the moon. And now for this fight, so we're just rebuffing ourselves, and then just making sure we are on unholy favor for fervor, so that he cannot imperil us. So at turn 18 again, we're hitting another threshold, or at turn 18 we're now having the meteor moon. So I'm going to skip it, I think, because I can hit usually I can hit the 90% or 11, I can deal 11% damage from the Bloody Moon if I'm right, but it's okay, we're just skipping this because of the comet moon, so that we have a very high chance to get, or high chance to rebuff our team and make our team recuperate for all the damages from the death. So we're not just checking about our buffs, and then there's the mix, and then some damage for the. So now we're on turn 19. We did our rebuffs for our team. So we did the Unholy Fervor for Global Sakura, Riku did mix, and then Impregnable for Wilhelm, and then some dance for Soleil. So let's make sure that. And now we're at turn 21, and we hit at least 90%. It's okay. So we're now chaining with our Ash, because I know we're hitting the threshold, or the 90% threshold. So he will now do or summons the skulls every turn. So he will now summon the skull, and we're just waiting, or we're just putting our team in defenses, and some also while maintaining all of our buffs. So I'm just checking for the dances of Soleil. So we're just making sure that we were dealing the moon, or the Bloody Moon, and also the apostles with when all of the 3 apostles are already summoned, because if you already damage the first apostle, you will be having trouble in dealing or killing them in one turn. So if you didn't kill them in one turn, and you leave for example, you killed Bloody Moon, and then you leave at least one apostle, and you kill the 2 apostles, and then also the Bloody Moon, but you leave one apostle. That apostle will summon 2 other apostles with 100% HP, and then also snort your 3 units permanently. So random 3 units. So it will be much harder for you, because if your units got snorted with all of your damage dealers, so it will be harder for you. So For this, I skipped that turn with a turn 25 because we're hitting the thresholds of the 80%. So that's why I rebuff our team. And then now we can now chain for our Ash. And there's the Moon Revolt. So the Moon Revolt has a random number generator, or the chances of doing his skill. So there's a 20% chance that he will do a single snort on your units. After 2 turns, the units will come back. Next would be a 300% magic damage, AoE damage for your team. That's 20% also. Next would be a 20% physical damage, 300% physical damage on your team. Next would be a 10%, or I think it's 10% or 5%, it's around like that, chance to deal an AoE 100% death on your team. So that's also a very not good. So if your unit got snorted out, especially your tank, because it has a 100% poke, so it's a probably a 100% chance that will snort your tank out. If we got snorted with, or snorted the tank or your tank, so you'll just have to make it easier, or just take it slow. Just make sure you're having your heals, you have full HPs. If you need to defend your units, you just have to defend your units, especially for us and also for Rosa. And if you have your AoE raise up, you just use it, and if you die, and just revive your team until your tank comes back. So that's okay, you just have to recuperate again and just do your cycles again. So again, we're at the 46% of the Bloody Moon, so we're hitting again another thresholds. So the thresholds is for every 20% of his HP. It's 80%, 60%, 40%, and also 20%. In this battle, I am lucky because I didn't got started out or got the AoE death for this matter. So that's why. And just making sure again, now I think it's the third turn, so he will now do the Mitchell Moon again, and so I did the AoE or the defense. So, and also waited for the puzzles to be summoned, all the 3 puzzles. So that's it. We're just doing defense, and also for the Undying Fervor for Grimlord Sakura. So now it's turn 35th, so we can now deal enough damage for or we can now chain with our Global Sakura. So let's see our damage. So it's 28% and it's 35. So I think we're hitting the threshold this time so we're hitting the Hyper Mighty G, and then some defense for Ash. Oh, they didn't, because I think it's the 36th turn now. That's why we'll do the Mature Moon. And it's okay, guys, if you're making the turns more, if you're finishing the turn or the fight with at least 38, 35, 42, 45, it's okay as long as you finish the tiles. It doesn't matter if you're finishing it a lot more than my turns. At least you don't have to rerun this trial, and if you have friend, only one Global Sakura friend, so you'll just have to wait 3 hours. So it's much more okay than that. So we're just using this and then some chaining spell. So Bloody Moon has an 18% for now, so it's okay. We're at 38%, so turn 38, so it's turn 39 now. We can just do now the Great Wall and also AoE release for Riku, and then some. And for Ash, we can just now chain again. So we're now at 9% of the fight, so HP of the Bloody Moon. So now you're getting tricky because of this, so we have to be wary or be careful with our turns. So we can now just do, although now we can now rebuff our team. So and then some few damage from Ash. So it's the second cycle of our turn, or the second turn of our cycle. So we can now just make sure we have our buffs up, and we can now just use bless for our team to make sure, and we're just doing the dance for our team. It's Panzer dance, and then we're doing the guard smite for Wilhelm, and then we're doing the hypernal all again for Hariku. But this time, since Blood Demon is 9%, we're doing Heaven's Fury and also Clean Soul Barrage, but we won't be chaining it because we might kill Blood Demon and get all the apostles alive, so that's why we didn't chain. So we are now at 23% with apostle. It's Blood Demon, it's 5%. So now we're changing we're preparing for the final attack for the Blood Demon, also for all the apostles. So as you can see, we're just waiting for this turn, and then there's the mechanical heart for our tank Wilhelm. We're just waiting for him to finish on the things that he has to do and all the counters he has to do. And now we are now using for the 42nd turn. So we're just checking our buffs. So it's a cannon dance like that. So let's buff up with Soleil. For Wilhelm, we're just making sure it's for turn 42. So we're just making sure if we didn't kill, at least we have a damage mitigation. So we have to chain again for Ash, and then for Rosa, we'll have to do Mega Flare. So Riku has a skill of Sunburst, which is a fixed damage of 18,888, but if you chain it, of course it will go up with the chaining multiplier. So all we have to do is just first summon with Rosa, and then click Riku, and then after the animation click Riku, and then chain with Ash and Glimmer Sakura. So let's see if we can now finally finish. So the Riku and then the chaining with Ash. So let's see our damage if it's enough. So there's the 17,000 damage, and voila! Until the Blood Demon along with its apostles. So again guys, don't forget to subscribe on my channel, and if you find this video good or anything helpful, don't forget also put like on the video, and then or click like on the video, and also don't forget, please subscribe on my channel, and so that you can at least see my other videos. And now we got the Glory of Evil, and don't forget to share also if you like my video. It will help my channel guys and in supporting me. So let's see if we get all the missions. Again guys, thank you for for the video and also watching my video. So don't forget to subscribe and check all my other videos. So again guys, bye.